Ndị Igbo ekene m unu. Asị m ka nke echukwelu ya zelu. Anyị si ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Mmiri atara m azụ anwụra. Asa dịrị mma na eke, dịrị mma na orie, fọzara mma na afọ, fọzara mma na nkwọ, ụzọ ahịa anọ nke ndị Igbo ji biri. Asị na ya dịrị n'Igbo na mma o. Ise, ise, ise. Dịka o si dị ka agbapụ na ya ọsọ igosi na ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa. Na tupu anyị aga n'igosi na ya bụ ife, ọ bụla nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị. Ị na-ejete afọ channel aya n'Igbo akwụkwọ ka baro ka like and subscribe o. Tinyekwa kọmentị, share ekwe ya, tụsa ya bụ ozi ka ụmụnne anyị dị n'ebe dị iche iche wee na ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo a. Dịka o si dị, ihe wetara unu tata bụ nnukwu update dị oke mkpa. Mma nchọ ka onye ọbụla misie ya. Mma nchọ ka ị ga ya bụ ife, ị ga-esi ya bụ ife wetara unu gbasa maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya. And nwere ndị Igbo na-azọ drọpụra ya on comment n'ihe a nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ dị oke mkpa ka anyị mara ife iche n'ụdị nke gị. All right, over to you, sir.
Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission on Tuesday that senators occupying legislative seats in the Red Chamber earned 1 million naira as salary and allowances per month. A senator representing Kano South, Kwawu Somalia, on Wednesday countered the commission, saying that he receives 21 million naira as running cost monthly. The chairman of the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, Shehu Mohammed, had insisted during an Arise exclusive interview that according to the law, the senators earn 1.06 million naira monthly as salary and allowances. Well, let's take a listen before we come back for a discussion.
A senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria earns 12,766,320 naira, which translates into 1.063 million naira monthly. That's what the law is. I'm not saying what he say is not true, but I'm telling you what is in the law, what we did, what is in existence. This is something that you see it in the newspapers that somebody alleges that they get this amount, that amount. Every time online, you see different figures. Even my friends, they send some of this information to me that a senator earns this, he earns that, he earns that, but may not necessarily be the truth. As far as I know, as far as the commission is concerned, this is what is in the law. This is what I believe the government is paying the senators and members of House of Representatives.
All right, this is a complete indictment, really. I mean, we are here, we are seeing, Ramfact Chair saying that it's the law. I mean, does it fall within his purview to also do that sort of investigation? Because he has said it. We see so many figures bandied around. Kano Senator, we hail you. He said 21 million naira in allowances. Rufi, you are on fire yesterday.
I'm on fire. Up here is Bonnie, not I'm on fire. I'm singing Lloyd Banks. Who's going to stop me? Oji, I said it yesterday.
You did.
It made no practical sense what the Ramfact chief was saying. 1 million naira. So politicians that I knew of somebody that ran for Senate in 2019. He didn't get it in the end. He had expended over 200 million. I knew people that sold their houses in Lekki to run for Senate, cumulatively close to $1 billion. And you think they're going to run for that just to be able to get $1 million a month, which is not up to the amount they will rent out their BQ in Lekki? Are you kidding me? It's not possible. And I was vindicated. I was totally vindicated. So the Ramfact chief does not know what he's saying. Practical reality, senator that is earning the money, that is getting the bank alert, napakam, let me know the bounce, bank alert, napakam, is 21 million. But the shocking thing is, Oji, professors are earning less than $1 million in this country. We struggle to get 70,000 minimum wage. Doctors are earning far less. Farmers are earning far less. But people that only need a primary school certificate, a lot of violence and political favoring, can earn 21 million because they're senators of the Federal Republic. we need to rejig things because
Absolutely.
it's not sustainable.
Absolutely.
And the country can't continue to run this way.
Absolutely.
So Orji also, I was correct.
Yeah.
That money is even chicken feed for some of their girlfriends.
Yes.
A man that earns 21 million can decide to give a woman 1 million.
Well, I was listening to your newspaper review earlier. If you can pull up Daily Trust newspaper, what did that article say? If you can pull that up, I believe that they were saying senators' monthly pay hits 2 billion, and it also needs real scrutiny at this point. I think that Daily Trust did well in that with that caption, just to highlight that plight. And we have been talking about cutting the cost of governance. The senators, something's got to give. I think that's my new language now for this era. Something's got to give. Well, Nigerians have been reacting to a Premium Times report alleging that a French court has authorized the seizure of 3 presidential jets linked to the federal government of Nigeria. 2 of the jets are said to be part of the Nigerian presidential air fleet, which were reported to be put up for sale, while the third is an Airbus 330, which was purchased by Nigeria but yet to be delivered. Well, according to the report, the presidential jets were reportedly seized after an application by a Chinese company whose export processing zone management contract was revoked by the Ogun State government in 2016. A court had awarded about $74.5 million in compensation. I mean, which kind wahala be this? A lot of people have reacted on social media. Let me just take this from Okpeoluwa, who wrote, well, moving forward, if a state must go into an agreement, contract with a foreign partner, it must be sanctioned by the federal government or the OAGF, that's the Attorney General of the Federation. If the agreement must be cancelled, it must be with the explicit consent of the federal government and the OAGF. Which kind wahala be this? That was the tweet that I found. But the federal government at this point is having to, pay for what the state government has, accrued. But we need to hear from the Ogun State government as to the reason why that, Chinese contract was revoked. We also need to hear from the federal government as to what was supposed to have been done in order to avert this sort of embarrassment for Nigeria, according to the news that is being bandied around now.
Yeah, this is an embarrassing story, and I have to give context that this happened in 2016, so it's not the current administration in Ogun State that's responsible for this. However, governance is a continuum. So whether or not it was in 2016, and this is why we keep emphasizing on leadership, because a decision made by a particular administration could have far-reaching effects even down the line, years and years afterwards, and this is what we've seen here. The award of over $70 million as a result of that failed transaction was actually done by an independent arbitrary court, and this was done that they should pay. They were owing because of the way their transaction wasn't honored, and the fact that an agreement wasn't honored according to the contracts that had been agreed by both parties. Years down the line, sometimes we feel that when it comes to judgment and courts, the way we do it anyhow in Nigeria, whereby you can choose to honor or dishonor a particular judgment, you can do it in international bodies. It's not the same anywhere. And so now these 3 aircraft are...
And by ekenekwe ni mono edikono siwebito ogono igebo ya bụ ife nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa ejimakia wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ na Igbo media bụ ebe isi wee na-wetara ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasata maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana gbasata maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ, ana gbasata maka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ladies. Dịka ị nụrụ ihe nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ, ka efi were ikwu n'ụdị nke gị asị gị kwuo ka efi were ikwu maka na otu aka o jedebe njọ ọ ya adịkwanụ mma. Ọgwụ na ọtụ ụmụnne m, achọ m kwunu tinyere anyị alụ nkwu na ife unu chere n'iru akwụkwọ ikwucha ya bụ ife kapa arụsie ya kwurutu ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị darụrụ nne na ụmụnne m bụ mụ na-ege ntị. Anyị na-ekene ndị nnekwu si na-esoyere anyị esiri ngwa nke mesịa n'ụmụ Igbo.